Welcome back to What Are Noobs with General Disturbance. This game has started rather prematurely, but you're looking at the T92 HMC, the Tier 10 American SPG. This one's located on the south spawn of Ghost Town, and it's under the command of Targy. Now, it's the biggest gun in the game, 24cm, capable of doing 1100 alpha and penetrating 60mm of armor. It's also got a rather large splash radius as well, 12.4 meters. Yes, sorry, I was looking at the stun duration there. Yes, the stun duration is quite long as well, 14 to 35 seconds, depending on what the RNG says. Now, the reload's also very long. By the book, it's 46.98 seconds. At least I think that is on the list. But you can see Targy's got it down to 39.74. The only problem is they only give you 16 rounds, and it's easy to run out of rounds in a battle. Well, Targy might be doing something else at the moment. Somebody's rushed into the room, or he's dealing with something else, because the vehicle is actually inactive. He's not even firing. Usually it's because somebody's actually writing a message, but it could be somebody interrupts. It's been known to happen. Okay, he's finished what he's doing. He's now back to the game. Now, Concept 5 was seen on the west side of the map, but we haven't seen him since. And so Targy's actually going to go for the tanks in the town. And look at this. He's found a Death Star. The FP215B183, Tier 10 British tank destroyer. Gets a direct hit with his first shot for 362. Now, I noticed today that apparently Steve Horse is actually using Aslains mods now, so he might be using shell camera when he gets it loaded. Obviously, I only use it a few times because it normally makes me feel, well, not nauseous, but it gives me movement sickness if I try to do it too much, because you're actually following the shell through the air, and it can be a bit disorienting. But it's also quite fun when you actually see the shell impact on the target. Bounce out the mouse. Direct hit, 369. Yeah, he hit the side of the turret. Look, he's got a new viewport there. Now, they only made 5 of these, and they also made 2 more with the 8-inch howitzer as well. They called that one the T93 HMC. And it was going to be used to back them up because, of course, it was expensive to make them. They had to use a Pershing hull, the T26 E3 hull, and then of course they converted it. Only 5 were made because of course Japan actually surrendered before they could be put into use. Oh, he fired, but he looked away just at the moment, or at least he changed angle just as he looked. But you can see where it impacted right at the front of the vehicle. He hit the lower plate on that one. It's a big yellow mark where the shell impacted. So, talk about aiming for a weak spot. Okay, over on this side of the map, we've got a CS63. There's that Concept 5 I mentioned earlier, and there's another tank in there as well. Okay, they're pulling back for the moment, or are they? No, he's actually just relining and getting ready to shoot at our teammates. Rounds. Oh, didn't fire. He didn't fire. And he's now got a reticule balloon because he adjusted his aim slightly. It's only 12 degrees either side of the center line, the aim point. Rounds out. Oh, no, it went behind. So 24 degrees arc altogether, and it is quite a long dial-in time on the aim as well. So that can be a bit of a problem. Aim time 5.66 seconds, and that's 1/3 of the value. So you could be looking at 15 seconds just to dial in on a new target. Now, as I said, they actually made these for the invasion of Japan, Operation Olympic. I think it was also known as Operation Downfall. But it was to try and invade the Japanese mainland, the islands, and wasn't necessary in the end simply because, of course, they dropped the bomb. Now, there's plenty of action going on inside the town. The trouble is that we can't get at some of these tanks because they're hiding behind buildings. Okay, we've got a 60 TP now there. It's hiding behind that wreck. But there's a Cranbarn and a 60 TP there. Yes, the Cranbarn's using the wreck for cover. We're one up on the enemy, so we're reasonably doing well at the moment. They seem to be dug in though. Oh, there's the target. He might be able to hit that 430U if he backs up or carries on like that. Lined up. That's it. Forward. That's it. Lyle dialed in. Rounds out. Direct hit. 454. He tracked him as well. And it looks like he fixed the tracks because he realised he was in danger if he stayed where he was. Up on the west side of the map again, that CS63 has lost a lot of hit points because he was thrashing it out with our teammates. And he's gone. So there's only 2 tanks over on the other side, an Object 140 and that Concept 5 now. On the other side of the map, oh, one of our teammates just got killed. The Batchat 25 ton just got killed way over the other side. Or was it one of the others? Well, narrowly missed the E900. The Manticore on the enemy team is being chased by our Concept 5, and their E900 goes down to our 60 TP. That Object 140 is retreating because he knows he can't stick around. The Concept 5 that was on the west side of the map is the one that's actually gone above the cap area. We can't see him at the moment, but he was up there in that position. Our guys are starting to leave the town now because they're pushing the enemy out. There's the Manticore. Now, can you get a shot there? Lined up. Looks okay. Rounds out. Long flight time. Oh my gum! He was aiming for the Manticore, but he just killed the enemy Arty. The Object 261 was there and he just wiped him out with 1 round. That was serendipitous. He actually got a happy accident. He didn't mean to kill the 261, but well, I'll take it. You know, if it's offered on a plate, yep, we'll have it. So that is a first kill for Targy in this game, actually. He said, lol, got object by accident. Oops. Well, over here we've got the Object 140 who's being pummeled by 2 different tanks at the same time. And yes, he got a hit. Targy got a hit, and that slowed him down long enough for the Concept 5 to finish him. And that's it. Game's over. Well, that was a decent battle for Targy in the T92 HMC. He got a second-class tanker out of that game. He's had one before. He also got a Bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 5 exactly. And he got a Confederate as well for hitting more of the enemy than anyone else on his team. He also got a win 8 of 3,112, which is Super Unicum standard. Let's have a look at team score. He didn't get the highest damage. That went to one of the Concept 5s. He picked up a Confederate in 4,683 hit points of damage. Second highest was the Viz 55. He got a steel wall and 4,316. And in third place was the AMX M454, who actually picked up a Spartan and a Confederate and 4,196. We can then see Targy is sitting there with 3,195, but there was one player above him. That was the Concept 5 on the enemy team, who got a tank sniper and 3,666. So that actually puts Targy in 5th place when it comes to damage. When it came to kills, it was the Concept 5. 4 kills to him, 3 kills to the AMX M454 and the 60 TP, 2 kills to the Mouse, and on the enemy team, the Concept 5 and their 60 TP got 2 kills. Targy only got the 1. But when it came to base XP, he's a little further down the table because the AMX M454 got 1,218, Concept 5 got 1,040, 60 TP 1,029, and their our Viz 55 got 1,012. So 4 tanks rode 1,000 base in the game, and Targy picked up 774. He got a chance to fire 9 rounds, got 6 direct hits on the enemy, 1 penetrating shot, and 10 splash. Damage of 3,195 hit points, all of it up more than 300 meters. I suspect that the one shot that he actually got, which penetrated, was the Object 261. Yes, kind of accidental. 460 hit points with one fell swoop because he actually sent the shell right through a 261 who didn't know that he was being targeted. So, of course, he probably got no warning that anything was on inbound. And before he could even do anything about it, he was dead. Anyway, going back to the details, 7 enemy vehicles were damaged. 1 was killed. That's the Confederate. 417 hit points of stun assist of 6 stuns. If you could get more stun assist on this one, I think that might have been a first class or even an ace tanker. On a premium count, he earned 50,069 credits from that game. He also picked up 5 bonds because it was tier 10, and he took away 5,805 experience points because he got a mission completion in there as well. So well done. So a nice little game in the T92 HMC, showing that targy can actually play quite well when he's awake. Or not awake, actually, because he was distracted by something. I know it was somebody gets distracted, the vehicle goes doesn't start moving, and obviously you know that something's happened. Frequently, I've actually found that somebody's actually gone inactive. It's because somebody came to the door and they had to answer the door before they could actually start playing the game. I know it's inconvenient, isn't it? It happens to me occasionally as well. I hope you enjoyed that replay. Please give this video a like, do subscribe to our channel, leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm. And thank you for watching.